¿Cómo está? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulullah. Alhamdulillah. My wife is going to, Alhamdulillah, ask me questions with regards to, Alhamdulillah, how I view Islam prior to coming to America. Tfaddali. Speak a little louder.
So what was your view of Islam before you came?
Alhamdulillah. Wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulullah. Alhamdulillah. Prior to coming to America, Alhamdulillah, I didn't believe that Muslims were present in America. And likewise, I thought Islam was in existence. Islam did not exist in America. And I believed that everyone in America were kuffar. And subhanAllah, being in Africa, I was into rapping and stuff. I love the rappers, the likes of 50 Cent, the likes of Akon. I used to look up to him, you know, Akon being from Senegal and so on and so forth. And likewise, subhanAllah, and the other one, what's his name, Sean Paul. So prior to coming to America, alhamdulillah, these are the stuff that I admire about America, those rappers and stuff like that. And my goal was that when I come to America, alhamdulillah, I'm going to make efforts in order to see these rappers, and that alhamdulillah, since everybody's kuffar, I'm coming to America inshallah and be like them. And I remember throwing the prayer rug to the side when I was making my luggages and stuff like that, getting ready to come to the United States of America, thinking that everybody's kuffar, and now I'm gonna come and go with the flow.
And you say you live in Philly now. What made you want to move to Philadelphia?
Before talking about Philadelphia, alhamdulillah, coming to America, Allah Azza wa Jalla blessed me one time, alhamdulillah. I was exposed to an African-American brother, alhamdulillah, who is a person of Sunnah and Salafiyah. His name is Abu Nu'man Bashir Nelson from upstate New York. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Allah Azza wa Jalla blessed me to attend his classes. And I was amazed by it. Mind you, I'd mentioned that I didn't know the Muslims were in America. Stop, please, stop. I didn't know Muslims were in America. Then alhamdulillah, Allah Azza wa Jalla decreed that one day I went to the masjid and a brother maybe from Pakistan spoke to me. It was after Jumu'ah, because I went to Jumu'ah, I'm sitting there, subhanAllah, I couldn't understand anything that was being mentioned in the khutbah in English, because at the time I couldn't speak English. After the prayer, the brother asked me something, and I remember telling him, me no English, I don't know the language, So he brought this brother from Senegal to me who spoke French. His name is Omar. May Allah reward him tremendously. And that Omar told me about Abu Nu'man Bashir Nelson, about his classes, and I was amazed. I'm like, this is an American, he teaches Islam? Subhanallah. And by the decree of Allah Azza wa Jalla, I was able to attend his classes in upstate New York at the masjid called Masjid As-Salam. Alhamdulillah. May Allah reward our Ustad Bashir Nelson tremendously for his efforts. The effort that alhamdulillah he has done over there when he was there before he moved to the Buffalo area. And alhamdulillah, that's how alhamdulillah bifadlillah azza wa jalla I was exposed to Salafiyah and the Sunnah. And alhamdulillah, and that's when alhamdulillah Allah azza wa jalla guided me through an African American brother, may Allah reward him, to learn about my religion. Even though I was born and raised Muslim, but I never knew about the Sunnah. I never heard the word Sunnah in my life. I never knew that I was supposed to pray with my right hand over my left, the back of my left hand, put on my chest. I never knew I was supposed to do that. I grew up praying with my hands to my sides, So I never knew about the Sunnah. I never heard about the Salaf al-Salih until Allah Azza wa Jalla blessed me with the likes of the brother Abu Nu'man Bashir Nelson, and likewise those that were present there as well, the likes of Jabir, alhamdulillah, Jabir Kareem, Jabir, alhamdulillah, brother Jabir, who is currently residing in Texas, and those brothers, alhamdulillah, Abdul Haq, Abu Bashir, and others, alhamdulillah. Those brothers were people of Sunnah and Salafiyah, and they were extremely kind to me. And mind you, I could not speak English, so they were patient with me, teaching me, alhamdulillah, about the deen. Even the language, subhanAllah, benefited from them. They never turned away from me. They never looked at me in a certain way. They never, alhamdulillah, they were patient with me. Someone that didn't speak the language. Despite the language barrier, these brothers, alhamdulillah, brought me in. They kept me in their company, and I benefited tremendously from them. May Allah Azza wa Jalla grant them Jannatul Firdaus بغير حساب ولا عذاب. And likewise, alhamdulillah, something that I would like to mention. In Albany, at a point that, alhamdulillah, the Salafis over there will open up a center, a markaz. Alhamdulillah, Sheikh Abdul Rahman Al-Umaysan حفظه المولى ورعاه وسلمه من كل سوء ومكروه أثابه الله. We invited the Sheikh to come give a dars for a dawrah. And wallahi, we didn't even have the money to pay for the Sheikhs, for the plane ticket for the Sheikh. He spent he paid out of his own money. He said to us, it's not about money. He paid his own plane ticket, came to Albany, stayed with us for about 3 days, had a dawrah, alhamdulillah, azza wa jal. We benefited tremendously from him. And I personally remember my experience with the Sheikh, how kind and soft and nice he was, and humble. Subhanallah, we picked the Sheikh up from the airport. So we're sitting in the car, and the Sheikh is eagerness for knowledge. We're sitting in the car waiting for Dhuhr. The Sheikh is like, I gotta catch the dars of Sheikh Abdul Muhsin Al-Abbad. The dars is going out right now. He told me, he said, Akhi, give me the charger from the back. And I never seen those type of chargers that you can actually carry. And I'm thinking charger that's actually that has a wire in it. So the Sheikh, I couldn't figure out. The Sheikh joked with me. He like, are you from here, Akhi? So subhanAllah, it was funny. Everybody was laughing. The Sheikh started, listening to Sheikh Abdul Muhsin Al-Abbad, his eagerness for knowledge while we were waiting for the prayer to come in. And once the prayer came in, alhamdulillah, we entered the masjid. I took the Sheikh to the back and got some sandals for him and placed it under his feet. He got upset. He said, don't do this, Akhi. He wanted to do it himself. Then after that, alhamdulillah, the Sheikh gave us benefit. And in upstate New York area, there are a lot of Yemenis over there. So the Sheikh is originally from Yemen. So alhamdulillah,